great old oak tree can grow, can wither away the storm, etc., cannot be grown overnight. Okay. Similarly, matured mind. The education is a growth. It cannot be achieved overnight. Many Toastmasters would like to just come and join a Toastmasters movement, quickly go through the projects, get maybe ATM nowadays, different distinguished Toastmasters, and leave the club.
Good evening, dear audience. How are you doing?
Very good evening. I'm good. Thank you. What about you?
Fine. We welcome all of you to Life of a Toastmaster, a podcast show which brings prominent people who have truly lived and achieved greater heights through their Toastmasters journey. Today we've hit 10 episodes. And to celebrate, we have with us a person who has touched so many hearts with his smile, his simplicity, and his leadership. A member of Toastmasters International since the last 44 years. Wow! The founder and managing director of Newtech International, a reputed engineering-based trading and services company. The founder and chairman of Envirotech Consultancy in Bahrain, and the founder and the managing director of Newtech International Company Limited, Qatar, since 2005. He started the first Toastmasters International Youth Leadership Program in Bahrain in 1988. For 5 years, he served as the chairman of the Private School Students Elocution Contest in Bahrain, conducted Toastmasters educational workshops on effective listening, evaluation, club officers trainings, area officers trainings, judges, and the chief judges trainings. He received the highest honor by the International President Intl, the Presidential Citation Award at the 2005 International Convention held in Toronto. This citation is presented to members who have shown continual support and dedication to the organization. Please help me welcome the philanthropist, our pioneer, DTM Alaguthevar Ponnuchamy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for the opportunity in participating in your 10th episode of podcast.
Thank
it's my
you
pleasure.
so much for accepting our invitation. We are really honored and privileged to have you here with us.
Thank you, Toastmaster.
So, distinguished Toastmaster Ponnu, could you tell us about your humble beginnings? Where were you born, your family?
Okay, I was born in Rajapalayam, the South India, you can say, in Tamil Nadu, okay, nearer to Western Ghats, in the year 1951. I'm born with 10 children, that our siblings are 10. We are a very big family. We are basically, farmers as well as merchants. My father was a timber merchant, and my grandfather was a tobacco merchant, etc. I'm the second child of my family, though they consider me as the eldest because my elder brother still listens to me only. That's my humble. I did my schooling in Rajapalayam only. Okay, my secondary school and higher secondary. Then I went to pre-university course in those days, in 1967 to 68 at the Arumugam Pillai Sidemal College under the Madurai Kamaraj University. Then after that, I left my schooling. I was doing agriculture as well as jobs here and there, etc. That was my initial stage. Okay. And I started my first career and regular job is 1974, 26th April at the Poultry Development Corporation of Tamil Nadu. That was the basic thing. And I am married to Dr. Geeta Ponnuchamy, who is as you know, she's the first lady Toastmaster in this part of the world. And I have 2 children, 2 boys. The elder one is settled in USA, working in a bank in Oklahoma. He has 2 kids too. And my younger son, who was living in New York, presently working in the Envirotech Consultancy as one of the directors, and he is with us. This is a simple one.
Thank you
Anything
so
else
much.
you want to know? I can tell you. Go
Thank you.
on and all. It's a long story anyway.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing this life or
Thank
your
you.
life with us. DTM Ponnu, you are the founder and the managing director of Newtech International and Envirotech Consultancy in Qatar and Bahrain. MD is the highest ranking executive in a company. What did it take you to reach such a position after your bachelor's in commerce?
Well, I did my bachelor degree through correspondence course, for your information. I worked 9 years in various industries in India, starting from poultry, then to paper industry, then to rubber industry, the pneumatic industry. Then I came to work for a shipping company in Bahrain. I landed in Bahrain on 6th December 1981 to work for a shipping company. I served there for 3 years. Then I moved to the body shop. It's a cosmetic industry, which was founded by Dr. Anita Roddick. You may be knowing. Every lady knows about the body shop. I was the general manager for 5 years. Then the war came. Then I had to try my own luck. Okay, why don't I start my own company? That's how I set up my company in 1991 after the war. You know, I'm a basically environmentalist. I was a member of Greenpeace, a member of Friends on Earth, etc., which I learned from Anita Roddick, actually, passion for environment. That's how I started my company with a simple product, air quality monitoring, as well as water purification system. That's how it is. Then we have been running the company very successfully. Then slowly added up many other products, from 91 to recently. Then people were a bit confused. What I do one day, I am called as a chemist. Next day, I am an engineer. Third day, I am an instrument engineer, etc., etc. Because our portfolio is very big. If you visit our website, www.newtechgroup.net, and I split the company into two, that is environmental consultancy to concentrate on the environment impact assessment study and monitoring, etc., etc. And the Newtech International is basically supply and services company on the electromechanical and the instrumentation side. Side. That's how it is. Then I founded the company in Qatar based on the request of my sponsor, who was from the ruling family. Although I was reluctant, he forced me to start a company that we set it up, Newtech International. Now that's also more than 20 years. So now we run all three companies, and we have done various very important projects. Even now also on the environment side, we are the consultant for the subsea cabling project for Bahrain as well as Qatar. So we do some of the very important milestone project and of national interest, you can say. This is how it is, and more than 35 years in Bahrain. It's running good, so far so good, I can say. But that is also, thanks to Toastmasters, actually. Toastmasters gave me the courage and the tool and the training, etc., etc. I can't thank more than enough to Toastmasters. And that was the main motivation for me to keep going. But I don't tell any of our Toastmasters what I do for my living, because I never approach anybody with the Toastmasters tag with me.
So now,
That's what it
since
is.
you have spoken about your job and Toastmasters, how Toastmasters has touched your life, you've been a member of Toastmasters International since 1982. I think that is when my brother was born. That's almost
Yeah.
4.5 decades. So, how
Yeah.
has Toastmasters been such an integral part of your life?
See, Toastmasters, as I told you, I landed in December 1981. I found, because after having a hectic life in India for 9 years, When I came to Bahrain, I found nothing to do, you know. I was so fed up. Within a week, I submitted my resignation. Then the secretary to the general manager, Jerome Govias, who was a Toastmaster, and also David Beckett, who was admin manager, called me. He said he tore my resignation, put it in the dustbin. They call me Swami. Swami will never leave Ponnuchamy. He stay back. Then Jerome said, look, I will take you to the Toastmaster. The next Saturday, he took me to Toastmaster. And Mr. A.N. Kikla, who was the founder of Manama Toastmasters Club, drove us there. There, when I went and participated about 2 hours, I fell in love with the Toastmasters movement. And then the rest is a history. Then I joined immediately. I served sergeant at arms twice and PR and secretary, vice president education, etc., etc. It was like a fire in the belly attitude in those days. And we conducted lots and lots of programs. And Manama Toastmasters first was a prestigious club on this island. You know, the dress code was black suit, black and black, no, and black tie. When I joined Toastmasters, you won't believe it. I went and stitched a, blazer. When I was inducted, then they told me I bought a brown jacket. No, Ponnuchamy, you need to change. You need to come with a black suit. Oh my God, where will I go for my black suit? Then myself and Jerome Govias put up a resolution, flexibility in dress. That's in Toastmasters code. That's how I started my journey. And everybody loves it. And 2-3 years I have been continuously awarded as a best Toastmaster of the year, etc. Wow. Then I conducted the first taped speech contest, actually. That was it was a different ball game in those days. Then I was trying to read the magazine, etc. I was trying to tell the Manama Toastmasters, why don't we start more club? They said no. Then they offered me the position of the president without election. I said, no, I was not prepared. I am not prepared at all. I didn't want to take up the position. I finished with education. So Toastmasters becomes, once you are in Toastmasters, you cannot get out of the Toastmasters.
True. Yeah.
That is my way of looking at things, You have to love to be with the Toastmasters because every day you learn something new thing, new friends, etc. I can go on continuously about Toastmasters.
So we see that other than being a dynamic club officer, as you mentioned, leader and member of TI, you've also been a great contestant. So you won the second place in the International Speech Contest category in their taped speech contest. So could you tell us about it?
Yeah, when I was the education VP of Manama Toastmasters, I conducted the first taped speech contest, in which Toastmaster Ghulam Hussain won the second place. Okay. And we deputed him, we requested him to go to the convention and receive the award. He did. We also contributed him, financially. After returning, he told me, Ponnuchamy, you must go to the convention. Going to the convention is like going to Mecca. Please don't ever leave this island without going to the convention. That motivation came into my head. Then I started conducting every year contestant. In 1988, I participated. I won the second place. That's all. And the second time when we were forming the district here, I think Gulf Toastmasters Council, in 1995, I participated again with the same title. I won the contest as well. See, contest is important. You learn a lot in contest. That will give you kind of a motivation and also adrenaline effect to perform well. That is the most important thing. In Toastmasters, we got 2 tracks. One is leadership track, another one is, competition track. Whoever chooses any line, you can go for it. That is how I have been. But I have been conducting the contest for a long time. And I have been participating in the judging also. As I mentioned in my CV, I was one of the judges at the International Convention twice. That was an opportunity and also to learn something. That's the thing.
So you said you've attended conventions and you have attended 7 Toastmasters International annual conventions. So I think this is the biggest achievement as a leader and a Toastmaster. It's more than what do you say, a distinguished Toastmaster award. So could you tell us in a brief, like your experience at the convention, what goes about in the conventions?
In one convention, as I said, Ghulam Hussain was the reason for it, basically. Then I took a challenge in 1997. I went. I was absolutely flabbergasted. The way they conduct each session, more than 2,000 Toastmasters attend. Every segment of the program will start on time, end on time, dot, exactly at dot. You will not believe. And the last day was a Toastmasters International contest, speech contest. Every time, 9 o'clock, we start. Okay, that's how it is. And you got a lot of people to meet. I met a Toastmaster who was 100 years old, who was a district governor. When you meet such people, what more you can get it. It is given in a platter, to you. So that was the main. Initially, I used to go to the convention to promote our, GTC, Gulf Toastmasters Council. Then we were trying to form a district. Then officially, I went and represented at the board of directors meeting. We need to have a district. Please give us a chance. And they said, we will give you professional district first. And I requested Toastmaster Gavin Blackie. He was international president-elect to come and visit us at the Gulf countries. He did. He went back and granted. And we are the first district in the international history, Toastmasters International history, they awarded directly district status. No provisional status. Normally, they will give you provisional status. Then after 2-3 years, they will give you district status. I told them, listen, this is a bullet train. Even if I wish to stop, I cannot stop the growth in Toastmasters movement in the Gulf. So you must consider. I joined, I took the position as a GTC governor, okay, in 2002 at Oman, Muscat. I handed over as a district governor because District 79 banner was handed over to me by the then President Cochrane there at the convention. So every time, then I visited the convention to participate in the director's election. I was also competing for the director's position. Of course, I did not win. Then I went in 2005, I think, to receive the citation award. So each year there was some reason to visit. And my family also always come with me. My children also come.
So now District 79 is Saudi Arabia, right? So
yes, that was a mistake made by the then officers and the airline. In fact, in the Toastmasters magazine itself, they mentioned the correct one, but that is a mistake. I told them, but we didn't want to correct it, go for it, and they gave us another one. I was absolutely against it, honestly speaking. Anyway, that's alone. When I gave a speech at Riyadh, Saudi will have its own district, not one, at least 2 to 3. They were laughing at me. Believe in me, they were laughing at me. Now you know the history.
Saudi is
Now each country will have its own district, provided we channel our Toastmasters movement properly. That is it.
So you've earned your distinguished award in the year 2002. That's a couple of years since you joined Toastmasters. How do you feel
Couple of decades.
How do you feel we Toastmasters should approach this recognition?
See, as I said here, I would like to bring our Toastmasters founder, Dr. Ralph Smalley, who wrote in the college magazine, in 1903, he wrote in how the, great old oak tree can grow, can wither away the storm, etc., cannot be grown overnight. Okay. Similarly, matured mind. The education is a growth. It cannot be achieved overnight. Many Toastmasters would like to just come and join a Toastmasters movement, quickly go through the projects, get maybe ATM nowadays, different distinguished Toastmasters, and leave the club. This is like just swallowing anything. I always tell people Toastmasters is like chewing gum. You have to retain it. You have to retain it. See, everybody wants to reach the top. I have no objection to that. But you should enjoy the sides. When you reach the peak, you have to go through the complete, sides also, enjoy the complete sides. You have to enjoy the movement. In those days, we used to give one project speech and two non-project speech. And you'll be asked to repeat. When I joined Toastmaster, basic training manual was 15 numbers, 15 projects. Then 3 professional projects you have to do. So ATM, Able Toastmaster, then Able Toastmaster Bronze, Able Toastmaster Silver, then Distinguished one. Then at the time, then you have to have a high performance leadership. I conducted the high performance leadership by actually initiating the accident and death insurance scheme by investing 3,500 BD from my pocket. It was actual program. It is not just for the namesake, paper sake, etc. So I enjoyed the journey. And also you learn a lot, Overnight, if you just achieve, then what else to do in Toastmaster? Then immediately they get frustrated and leave. My simple, I will not say advice, request to all the Toastmasters is enjoy Toastmastering. Be patient. You learn. See, in Tamil, there is a proverb. What we learned is a handful of sand. What we have not learned is equal to earth. So it's the same way Toastmasters. Toastmasters, it's a continuous journey. So as long as you enjoy attending the club meetings regularly and participate in every meeting. So what we do when we take oath, we attend the regular meeting, but what happens after a while, we forget everything and go away. We have to remind ourselves. See, when, education VP position is very, very important, very difficult position. Very difficult for him to get assignees. Keep the assignee, keep the Toastmaster. I always tell them, you put yourself in his shoe and look at things then. So if you enjoy Toastmastering, you will continue forever. This is my way of looking at things.
True, yeah. You said that you visited 76 countries on business, pleasure, and Toastmastering. So tell us, which clubs have you visited in the world and what visiting Toastmasters clubs globally teaches you?
Well, yeah, my first club meeting was after 16 and a half hours flight. Mahalika Toastmasters in Philippines, in Metro Manila. I still have the agenda of the meeting. That was there. I met a gentleman, 75-year-old gentleman, who was the inspiration. Then I visited clubs in Singapore Airlines Club. I visited twice, and in Malaysia, and the one club in Hong Kong, I believe. Then New York, in Canada, all the other places. In Toastmasters, see, one good thing about it is when you go, immediately you can mingle with the people. You are not an outsider. And nowadays, very easy. Nowadays, you got all the gadgets with you. When I went there, at that time, only telex or make a call. I used to call Terence McCain, who was the Secretary General of Toastmasters International, to fix appointment for me to club meetings at Manila. at matrimonial. There only I learned there is a district, there is so many things. With that ambition, I wanted to start a club in Manama Toastmasters, started a second club, etc. So when you visit other clubs, you learn new things, how they perform, how they conduct the meeting, how each participant, perform for each assignment. We can come back, we can learn from that and all. That's an inspiration. And you are not only just a member of one particular club of your country. You are part and parcel of the international movement. That you will feel when you attend the other club meetings.
So anyone can go to their own native place and attend. Nowadays there are so many Toastmasters clubs all over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, DTM Punnu, I have a question for you. Toastmasters generally they say that they don't find time due to their work and family commitments. So, what advice would you like to give our Toastmasters on how to make the best use of the Toastmasters educational platform?
See, as every table topic master says, timer says in every meeting, time and tide wait for none. See, each one has got 24 hours. That's it. You have to allocate your time. You have to set your priorities. What is Toastmasters? Toastmasters, we meet either once a week or once in 2 weeks. Am I right? Only 2 hours. Can't we allocate 2 hours in once in 2 weeks? Just imagine, we are having only 24 meetings or maximum 26 meetings in a year. So 26 multiplied by 2, what is it? There's nothing. When you compare to not even 2 days in a whole year, okay, preparation is required. That is there. But I understand nowadays the Toastmasters are under tremendous pressure from work, from family, etc. Not like those days. Those days with, layback attitude and, Bahrain is still there like that only. Not like Dubai, not like other places, run. And all. Bahrain is somewhat similar to that level. So you take it easy. That's number one. And don't give hardship to the family. You need a support of family. See, in my case, what happened is I inducted, Geeta as the first lady to most. She's an English professor, lecturer, as well as a principal of the college, etc., etc. And she corrects lots of my language, English, etc. She also is fond of Toastmasters. She loves Toastmasters. She served in all the positions, including district governor, etc. And my children too, they participated in the youth leadership program. So you involve the family, then the family pressure will go away. See, for example, if you want to practice, you practice in front of your family. Yeah. Initially, you may have a little bit of inhibitions, and later on, your children will be the good teachers, actually speaking. They will correct our pronunciation, they will correct our language, etc. So you have to navigate through, and you apply your Toastmaster skills into your professional life. See, if you take that balance it out. I always tell the Toastmaster, once you are a Toastmaster, even if you attend any convention, any conferences, anywhere, you will stand out. People look at you. When we formed a club in Alba, Aluminium Bahrain, I told Alba, see, Aluminium Bahrain will be known to the world through Toastmasters. Believe it in me or not, that is exactly happened. There was a big article about Alba Bahrain, meeting our Amir at that time. Now, many Toastmasters from Alba, many Toastmasters, they achieved laurels in their professional life because of Toastmasters. You ask anybody, they always tell us. So you have to keep compartmentalized, number one, take it easy and enjoy attending the meeting. Don't get scared. If you're a table topic master or if you have to participate in the speech making, even if you don't, please go and share your feelings, share your thoughts, etc. That's it. As long as you enjoy, you have to keep your enthusiasm alive. That is why I always tell them people, how can we keep our enthusiasm alive? Because of our commitment and the participation. and a reward we get it. And also my philosophy is share and grow. What we do in Toastmasters, within 2 hours, we can learn a lot of subjects, many things which we cannot do it by reading it alone. So it's a gift to us. If people think that way, then they will never miss Toastmasters meeting.
Meetings, yeah.
And also, I always tell them retaining a member is more important than admitting a member.
Remember.
Retention of member is very, very important. That's it.
True. I agree to all you say, and it's such beautiful advice that we need to just be committed and dedicated to our Toastmasters meetings and be enthusiastic. I think that's the most important thing, yeah. So now we come to the rapid fire round, the final round of our podcast interview. So, DTM Ponnu, what is your favorite hobby?
Hobby, you can say only Toastmaster.
Okay. You like coffee or tea?
Tea,
Tea, okay. Which is your favorite season?
winter,
And your favorite food?
curd rice, you call it yogurt rice and pickle.
Favorite color?
Maroon,
Maroon.
or you can say gabandi, maroon, yeah.
And are you competitive or ambitious?
Well, ambitious to achieve greater things in life.
Wonderful. So thank
I'm
you.
not that competitive. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DTM Panu, for sharing your words of wisdom. I feel half an hour doesn't give justice to all that you have to share with us, but still, this is enough. And I think so many people are going to listen to you and learn from you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The pleasure is mine. And I hope every Toastmaster will stay with the Toastmasters as long as they can. And this is my humble request. You always learn. You are not going to lose anything from Toastmasters. Okay.
True.
So I wish all the Toastmasters all the best. Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to participate in your podcast. Toastmaster, yes, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.